Welcome to the late Parsha, so Parsha. Can you shut the music? Welcome to the late Parsha, so Parsha's Terumah. The late Parsha show. Get more with secondhand Keurig machines. Ever heard someone say that Torah is the instruction manual to life? Well, that's true, as Torah is the guide to living a successful and happy life. But it's not just our guide to life. Torah is our life. Torah's the stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Torah's the stuff, dude.
Interestingly, this week's Torah portion called Terumah is an actual physical instruction manual, other than, of course, being filled with depth and meaning behind everything. This manual gives detailed instructions on how to construct and assemble the walls, roof, and vessels of the building known as the Mishkan, the tabernacle, the temporary structure which served as God's sanctuary to dwell among us all throughout our encampments in the desert. Put up and taken down and put up again as we travel to and from destinations on our way to the Holy Land, to our Holy Land. Just felt the need to say that. The verse says, "And you shall build for me a sanctuary, and I will dwell among you." But wouldn't it make more sense to say, "And I will dwell in it"? Aren't we talking about a sanctuary? What's the you that God says, "I will dwell among you"? Well, it's pretty simple. God is specifically telling us that through building him the sanctuary, he will dwell among us. When we construct the sanctuary according to the manual, God will dwell in it.
Late Parsha show! Late Parsha show!
Everybody meet Abba. That when we construct it according to the manual, God will dwell in it and his presence will be palpable. Abba just lodged a complaint and said, why do we have to use such fancy English? Just say felt. Yeah, okay. His presence will be felt among the Jewish people. The Midrash explains on a deeper dimension. When God says, "I will dwell among you," it doesn't only mean that when you build me a tabernacle, I'll have a place to reveal myself among you. It will be a central place of worship, where you'll experience more godliness. Rather, "I will dwell among you" means in each and every one of you. In you, me, and every Jew. The command to build a tabernacle is that God wants to dwell within each one of us. Each person individually shall make themselves into a sanctuary for God. But what does that mean? It's more literal than you think. Making yourself a sanctuary for God is building God a home within you. Everyone feels most comfortable in their own home. In your own home, in your own four walls, you can really, truly, and fully be yourself in full exposure. You can just be. God wants you to be his home. The home where he can dwell and feel comfortable enough to expose his presence. And wouldn't you like that as well? Building this comfy home for God is by studying the instruction manual, the Torah. And not just by studying it, as you can't just read the manual, but by following its steps and instructions. Performance of the do's and don'ts with enthusiasm, vigor, energy, and joy. Living a life of Torah and mitzvahs with feeling, awe, and love to God. And whether or not you're ready to build God a home, you have a soul inside, which is a literal piece of God. Let your soul, that piece of God, express itself and feel comfortable and at home. At least invite him in with doing one mitzvah. And I'm sure you'll see you'll want to do more. Good Shabbos.